What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk. Get this. Tyson Fury reveals how much Usyk was offered for an undisputed fight. Of course, we know Tyson Fury are the two kings in the division, both undefeated, both champions. And one of the most frustrating aspects of the biggest obstacles in the sport, money and purse splits, have been agreed. The Ukrainian accepted 30% of the money, giving Fury the lion's share. Okay, even that wasn't enough to get it on, and now both men are set to fight separately. Now Fury is still hurt by Usyk's decision to move on and took to Instagram recently to insult him once more. Okay, and this is what he said. He said, "Fact is, he's a bitch-ass pussy boy. He ran from $13 million and now taking $6 million. Joker." Those are the words of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, and let me counterpunch. $13 million. Let's put this into perspective, okay? Undisputed fight, $13 million. Mandatory fight, you being the champion, $6 million. Okay, that's about half, right? Okay, well, which one is more significant? The undisputed fight, right? So, you take half the amount of money for a mandatory, which is $6 million. That's pretty much your marketing alone. And you say, well, you turn down $13 million. Well, if you take $13 million, right, and that $13 million is 30%. So another 30% is fair to say another 13, right? Excuse me. So that's 26 million plus another 10. You're looking at around 32 million for Tyson. So Tyson roughly got about, $32, $33 million, and that leaves Usyk with 13. All right. I'm thinking that's how that goes. 30 and 30 and 10. Okay. That's a rough calculation, rough figure. And he walks away from it. So the question is, yeah, this is revealing, but yeah, 13 million is probably a little bit more than Deontay Wilder turned down for fighting Joshua back in the day, if you guys can remember that, right? And everyone talks about that. That's a good analogy. It's a good talking point, because you could say, well, man, Usyk could have stayed and got $13 million. Well, here's the problem. Usyk has already fought Anthony Joshua twice. Wilder didn't fight anybody to that magnitude ever at that time. So 12.5 million was more money than he's ever seen, damn near, I know, net his whole career. That fight would have trumped anything that he'd done his whole career, period. You can't argue that. And Tyson wants to argue, oh, well, I offered him 13 million because that's what 30% of that is versus my 70. You think that's a selling point for someone that made 30 million the first fight and 65 million the second fight, fighting Joshua? So that's almost $100 million. And you think that him walking away from 13 million is stupid compared to him taking 6? Here's the difference. He had to fight him. He wanted to fight you. That's the difference. That's why he took that damn 30%. He had to fight Daniel Dubois and still made half of the shit money that you was offering, because he's already made his money. He made 65 to 60 million in Saudi Arabia. Then in the UK, he made about 30. Okay, so again, you're talking about 13 million as though this guy is not accustomed to seeing money. This guy can run up with you because he's made that amount of money. And you can forget about comparison for ticket sales and pay-per-view revenue. Why do I say that? Because he was fighting Anthony Joshua, something you haven't done yet, Tyson. So you're trying to say that, hey, he turned down 13 million and he's so stupid because now he's getting 6. Dude, it's what he's already done versus what he could have done with you. And if that's all you have to offer is 13 measly fucking $1 million, and I'm saying that like it's no money, but it is no money compared to somebody that has money. Okay, it's like a watermelon to a damn pear. Not a grape, but a pear. Okay, so him saying, oh, yeah, he's a stupid idiot. He's a bitch-ass pussy boy. But I'm like, okay, dude, you offered him that money and you still bickered over fucking rematch clauses. The only people that I know bitches over rematch clauses is somebody that feels that they could lose. See, if Tyson knew, I'm going to bash this dude and beat the shit out of him, get him the hell out of here so he won't be a problem for nobody else in the heavyweight division, the last thing I would be worried about is rematch clauses. I'm throwing that shit into play like that's going to be a cause of something. And it was. That was the excuse. They needed an excuse, so they got one. They brought out match clauses after that was already settled and done. Why do you think Frank Warren is frustrated and Bob Arum is frustrated with Tyson? Because Tyson did stupid shit to mess those whole negotiations up, and they were going well. When Oleksandr Usyk dropped the anvil to accept that money, that's all they needed to know, okay? That was the big breaking point. So once that was solved, they had to bring something else up. You see what I mean? Now he's saying, oh, well, hey, look how much money Usyk walked away from versus how much money did he make compared to the money that you're offering him. It's absolutely non-comparable. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury revealing the exact dollar amount that Oleksandr Usyk was offered to fight him, which was the 30%. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!